Hello, this is Huskins, your Forex mentor. Today I want to discuss with you the execution of the trade plan posted on the website well before the trade which took place today at 8:30 a.m. based on the Canadian GDP numbers. Now let me go directly to the relevant information. We were looking at a post spike event, and I wanted to uh, trade a reversal of resistance levels uh, or support levels. So, after the news is released, if the market goes down, I want to buy, and if it goes up, I want to sell. And if the deviation is zero point 0.3 or more, I do that from about 50 pips. And if the deviation is zero point 0.3 or less, I do that from about 30 pips. Let's see what the deviation was. The deviation was zero point 0.1. That means the actual was zero point 0.3 and the expectation was zero point 0.2, so the deviation was zero point 0.1. um, what does this mean? It means that the USD CAD should fall a little bit, and then when it falls and reaches a support level, it should start reversing, and that's exactly what I wanted to trade. So let's have a look on my charts and see what trade actually took place. So this is the chart at 8:29. As you can see, the pre-release price is at about 1.0210. So now my idea is to uh, plot support and resistance levels, and since we already know what the outcome is, I'm not going to dwell into the resistance levels, but let's see how I draw support levels. And there aren't any support levels, at least right now, till we go way back out here. So which is the 21st of June. uh, we had some support levels in the areas which we wanted to trade out of. Technically, based on the trade plan, I should have my support level drawn at 30 pips, which is at 1.0180. Now you can see that 30 pips would have made a decent support level, but a better support would idea would be at these lows out here. You see how many times it actually kissed this low, not even this low, not the 1.0157 low. This low would have made a tremendous support level, because it kisses it once, twice, thrice, four times, five times, six times, seven times. So this is a very strong support level, though according to the trade plan, we'd have the support at about 1.0180-ish area, 30 pips below the pre-release price. Again, 1.0180 according to the trade plan, but looking at the charts, 1.01 six five-ish area was yeah, right here, or 6 8-ish area was a better support area. Let's see what actually it turned up. So we know that the market was a little bit better than expected. So now what are we going to expect? We're going to expect the market USD CAD to go down towards Canadian strength, and let's see whether that turns up. You can see it kisses our 1.0180 support. I've not yet gone long right now, and here comes my entry. My entry is sitting right on top on the major support areas, which is about 12 pips from what was mentioned in the trade plan. And now, at this point in time, I place my limit and my stop, and I'm into the market. So now, I should be um, looking to get 30 pips and risk 30 pips. So 1.0168 plus 30 would be, let me just plot my limit levels. So now this is a entry, and my target level is at 1.0202, though the 30 pip target would have been 1.0298, but by the time I got into the market and I placed a 30 pip target, the price had moved. So I just used the new uh, the price from the time I was actually entering the trade, rather than have a fixed 30 pips. My profit objective was now of about 34, 35 pips. So this is where my target level is. And let's see what happens. Almost on cue, the market turns around and goes right up. And as you can see, it is so close to our target level, but it does not hit my target level. Had I kept my original 30 pip target, which would have been out here 38, I would have been filled in. But I had changed that. I had added a few pips, so my target was 1.0202, and my target was not yet hit. So what ended up happening was that the market now turned around and started to go down. Now, based on this, I can either do two things. I can either change my stop to break even and have made 0 pips on an accurate trade, or just take whatever I get, because I missed my trade by a pip or two. So now, instead of moving my stop to break even, it's towards the it's the last day of the trading month. I think it's a better idea to just close my books, and instead of targeting 30 pips, I settle down for whatever is available. And as you can see, I closed it for an 18 pip profit. Had I not done that, had I moved my stock to break even out here, let's see what the trade would have been. It would have exited right here at my 35 pip target. So moving my stock to break even would have been better, but I'm not crying over a few pips, about 17 pips of lesser profit made. I think we can just take that in our stride. And I closed at a profit of 18.3 pips. Now, there's something very interesting which I want to talk to you about. The interesting part is that my news trader gives me this movement out here. This movement that after the price comes down 20, 30 pips, it's going to try and move around and go up. So this movement is what the news trader tells me. It does not give me an exact information that it'll go up by 29.8 pips. It does not actually give me that. So that is a judgment call. I made a judgment call today, and I ended up making 18 pips instead of what would have easily been a 35 pip. But then that is all right. The price action which was indicated by my news trader had already happened. So this additional price action was just the technicals which were acting in the market. It wasn't because of my prediction through the news trader. So That's one thing which we need to bear in mind, that the trade plan might need to be managed a little bit. You need to, instead of looking at the nuts and bolts of the trade plans, look at the character. What is actually being expected of the price movement? Not, okay, is the price going to move 15 pips or 20 pips, or so on and so forth. So since the expectation was a reversal from a support area, that's what we got. And though we I did not make the 30 to 35 pips, and settle down for my 18 pips, that's absolutely all right. So I hope you enjoyed today's review, and click on like if you like this video.